All right, let's talk about Limite, Acque, Sicure, which is a wine from Controvento. And this is a red wine, but is it? It's actually half red and half white co-fermented with Montepulciano, and then it has 30 and 20% respectively of Passerina and Trebbiano. Um, so it definitely looks red. I would say overall it tastes red. The only place that I'm really seeing the white grapes involvement is really in both the structure, like it is a much lighter wine with that in it than if it was just Montepulciano, because Montepulciano can be pretty hefty. And it's giving it a really structured acidic backbone, because Montepulciano, has a decent acid, but especially in the Abruzzo region, it can be a little bit muted because it's hot. So I think that's really adding to the wine here. But before we get ahead of ourselves, it's obviously pretty red. It's So it is a little bit reductive on the nose, and that is not a bad thing. But it does not smell exactly the same as it tastes, which is interesting. I would say it smells like it does have a little bit of like the meatiness in the nose. It also has a little bit of the aromatics. I'm getting maybe a tiny bit from the white grapes, but for the most part, I'm really just getting like a little bit of meatiness, a little bit of the smokiness, and just a little bit of reduction. So let's try it. Not what you expect. So, especially the longer you let it sit. So, it is like almost sour gummy-esque. It's okay, this is gonna sound weird. It's like a smoky, meaty sour gummy somehow, but like in a good way, not a bad way. Because it has this like the smokiness from it and like the savory quality, but then it really, it has 50% white grapes in it, so it really does have this like a little bit of effervescence, I think, also from that, and this like kind of light bodied grippy finish that is an interesting complement of the two. So really fun, different style of wine. I'm really happy to carry this producer because they have a very distinct style, and if you've had both the orange that we have in some of the clubs and the red from them, you'll see that there is a very specific style that they have in their wines. And as far as like, plus they're just cute. Like how cute they are. But besides that, for pairing, you could go in a lot of directions. I would not go too heavy on the red meats just because it is lighter bodied than like a normal Montepulciano wine would go. But you could do like game, like you could do maybe veal, you could do duck, could be interesting. I think I put duck fat French fries in one of them recently. That was with a sparkling wine, but I mean, duck fat French fries also could go pretty well here. You could do a weird one like chicken pot pie. I would like that with this. It's got like baking spices, or not baking spices, but like herbs in it, like fennel. Like I was getting some fennel in it. That could be good. So you could go in a lot of directions. It's a really fun, adventurous red wine. So if you're in the red club, we snuck just a tiny bit of white in there for y'all this time. So I hope you guys like it and let us know.